Expectations are high as fans excitedly await the release of Kung Fu Panda 4. The Kung Fu Panda franchise is known for its exciting blend of humor, action, and heart, and this trailer delivers on all three fronts. However, we did uncover a few secrets that you may have missed.
Since I possess the Kung Fu of every master villain, no one will dare question my power.
First things first, Po has to battle yet another villain in this installment, and let me tell you, we were all taken aback to discover that the primary antagonist this time around is a chameleon, voiced by the incredible Viola Davis. If you're wondering how a chameleon could be an ideal foe for Po, it's because this little lizard has the amazing ability to change into any animal. When one delves deeper into the chameleon's persona, it becomes evident that this being possesses some degree of time-bending abilities. Resurrecting past villains demonstrates that their journey deviates from a conventional chronology, adding a fascinating twist that keeps the audience interested. And if we believed that any of these antagonists were outstanding, this one has already surpassed them all. Imagine a villain possessing every single evil person's strength. The story became even more intriguing because of the chameleon's ability to manipulate the past.
Tai Lung, big fan.
Po will need to train someone to assume the role of the Dragon Warrior because the teaser revealed that he would be embarking on a quest to become the spiritual leader of the Valley of Peace. We meet Chen the Fox, who gets under Po's skin, but whose skills are invaluable. In the upcoming fourth installment, she will play a significant role in aiding Po in overcoming the new threat. There is just one problem. Chen lacks all fighting skills and is clueless about combat. Thus, if they wish to defeat the chameleon and train her to become the new Dragon Warrior, Po will need to invest a lot of time in her training. One of the newest members of the cast, Awkwafina, provides the voice of Chen. Chen is the subject of numerous theories. Some fans believe she is only there to playfully bring Po to the chameleon so she can absorb his power and take on his form, while many believe she will aid Po on his new adventure.
You finally met your match.
Tai Lung has returned, and it's great to see him after a long time, I gotta say. And yet, I couldn't help but be concerned about his role in the movie. The trailer appears to show his first scene, in which he appears to be summoned from the spirit realm. And the very first thing he appears to do is get crushed by the new villain. But it appears that Tai Lung will have to pay a heavy price for his comeback in Kung Fu Panda 4. In addition to giving him another chance to prove his fighting prowess, the teaser suggests that the chameleon will take his kung fu abilities, making him weaker and possibly helpless. This kind of turn of events could have a big impact on Tai Lung's character. After losing his kung fu skills, he might need to retrain in kung fu and set aside his previous self-interest in order to become a force for good.
Tell me! Tell me!
One of the main questions raised by the news of a new film is whether the renowned Furies 5, Master Tigress, Master Viper, Master Monkey, Master Mantis, and Master Crane will be featured. The fact that the Furies 5 were completely absent from the trailer suggests that they won't be in the film as a whole. However, they might appear early on, just before Po departs the Valley of Peace, for a brief cameo. Alternatively, fans could witness a moment akin to the Avengers assemble as they accompany Po in the decisive battle. Whatever their appearance is, it might be one of the biggest surprises of the film, which is perhaps why the director withheld further information even after confirming it. Given that the story appears to be centered on Po's training and the search for the next Dragon Warrior, it may deviate from the custom of having his friends by his side and instead concentrate solely on Po's abilities. Therefore, the Furies 5 are really unnecessary, right? Aside from the above point, we hope to see them. However, there's a chance that the Furious 5 will make brief appearances in certain scenes, giving fans a chance to see their idols like Crane or Tigress.
Furious 5!
The trailer continues with Po realizing how difficult this new mission is compared to the others as Chen tries to prepare him for the difficult task of going toe-to-toe with the chameleon and defeating her. That's why he needs Chen's help. When they arrive in town, they encounter several obstacles because the locals recognize him as an outsider and attempt to kidnap them. As we previously saw, Chen was speaking to Po from a cell, indicating that they were taken and placed there without knowing who they are. Po then tells them that they must assist them in taking down the chameleon, and it is here that we meet Han, who will be voiced by Ke Huy Quan, and who appears to have some hysterical, violent habits. So, in order to create an army from numerous warriors in the den of thieves and battle the formidable chameleon, they will work together to recruit some of the greatest thieves and crooks currently living.
Why should we help you?
We can take down the chameleon together.
The chameleon teases her plan to rule the world near the beginning of the trailer when she states that she wants to possess the kung fu of every master villain. The return of Po's first enemy is closely connected to her strategy, as the chameleon is shown practically stealing and soaking up the snow leopard's kung fu abilities. It's demonstrated that the chameleon can then change into Tai Lung, but he is by no means the only formidable foe she will bring. If her goal is to become a master of kung fu, then the other villains from Kung Fu Panda also need to make a comeback. Lord Shen and Kai are both as powerful as, if not more so than, Tai Lung. Given that the chameleon appears to be able to access the spirit realm in order to revive Tai Lung, it looks like Lord Shen and Kai might be next in line. While Lord Shen did not appear in Kung Fu Panda 3, his presumed demise in Kung Fu Panda 2 suggests he might be present there as well. Even though Kai seemed to be permanently destroyed, there remained the possibility that his soul could change in the afterlife. The return of Po's old adversaries in Kung Fu Panda 4 might include a surprising team-up twist. It's possible the chameleon is gonna leave all of the previous master villains helpless and devoid of their hard-earned abilities since she intends to take their kung fu from them. The movie could focus on Po teaching them the condition that they will be heroes rather than Kung Fu Panda 4 having a villain team-up where Po's greatest enemies reunite in unison to bring him down. This raises the intriguing possibility that Po, Tai Lung, Lord Shen, and Kai will team up to fight the chameleon in Kung Fu Panda 4.
Warrior, it's who I am. Skadoosh. What do I know about being a spiritual leader?
What is it you're holding? A cookie?
In Kung Fu Panda 3, Master Oogway disclosed that he selected Po to be the Dragon Warrior because he anticipated, thanks to his natural chi ability, the latter would protect everyone from Kai. There's a big question mark over what his role is now that the primary reason for being the Dragon Warrior has been fulfilled. As our dear Po, he is headed toward becoming the Valley Peace's spiritual leader. Thus, in order to succeed him, he must train Chen, the upcoming Dragon Warrior. The idea that someone else could succeed Po as the legendary master reinforces the franchise's most important lesson. Even though the introduction of the Dragon Warrior mantle is something that can be passed down, is a bit of a retcon in of itself. The first 3 films, particularly 2008's Kung Fu Panda, showed the characters worshipping the Dragon Warrior as a kind of legendary chosen one. The secrets of the Dragon Scroll could only be unlocked, and someone could become the fabled Kung Fu master if they were the right candidate. The Dragon Warrior was first introduced in the Kung Fu Panda movie's ending, and it was implied that no special qualities were required of the person who could take up the mantle. As Po found out, there's no secret ingredient, and the only qualification required for someone to be selected as the Dragon Warrior is a pure heart. The Dragon Scroll did not have to give Po an incredibly strong power set in order for him to become the Dragon Warrior. Ultimately, it is what is inside that counts. This lesson is reinforced when Chen is introduced as the next Dragon Warrior in Kung Fu Panda 4, demonstrating that the mantle is merely a title given to deserving individuals and bringing the Kung Fu Panda franchise's well-intentioned message full circle. Don't forget to smash that subscribe button, and we'll see you in the next video.
A 7-nation army couldn't hold me back.